Besides a series of poems written around June the 4th, Yaxi also wrote a series of short stories called Postcard from Prague, contemplating the different simultaneous democratic movements in China and in Eastern Europe, and the very different results they yielded. Yaxi believes that in the face of politics, art can have little or no direct influence, but it can reflect.
But sometimes the politicians, they may be interested in leading a movement or running an election or getting the support of the general public. But sometimes the artist may play a role of a devil's advocate to step aside a little bit or to question the immediate or the very superficial response and want to dig deeper.
20 years on, the topic of Tiananmen has never left Yassi's mind. In fact, it's still part of a work in progress, a novel he's been writing for the past 2 decades.
Actually, the title of the novel is called The Woman Who Has Lost Her Memory. So I mean, I write in order not to lose my memory, but on the other hand, I don't want to be just nostalgic or kind of self-pity or sentimentalize or romanticize the whole thing.
I was a teacher, let's put it this way, for 15 years. I was kind of a part-time artist, you know, but I then, you know, experienced June 4th, and I saw, you know, the students were hunger striking, and they were risking their lives for something they believe in. So that inspired me, you know, tremendously. I was asking myself, what was I doing, you know?
Politics and social issues have long been at the centre of Mok Chiu-Yu's work. Long before he became a full-time artist, Mok was an activist. In the 1970s, he protested against the Japanese claims on Diaoyu Island and British colonialism. Later, he supported the democratic movement in China.
好多謝大家嚇，今晚嚟到呢個648嘅前邊聽我莫超如講故事啊！
Shot in 2000 in the former 64 bar in Nan Kwai Fong, itself widely considered a commemoration of June 4th, the film The Life and Times of Wu Zhongxian is based on Mok's stage play by the same name. In recent years, Mok has been more involved in art projects with the disabled and others in the community, emphasizing art as empowerment. From May the 4th to June the 4th is an exhibition and festival of performance art that tries to look beyond June 4th to find its relevance worldwide.
20 years ago, you know, we didn't have this connection. And 20 years ago, we were perhaps, you know, a little less international. Today, you know, we saw this strive for democracy and fight against inequality, you know, is worldwide.
June 4th is still close to the heart of Beijing-born performance artist San Mu. Unlike artists in Hong Kong who sometimes take freedom of speech for granted, he and his counterparts know how easily it can be silenced. Since 1989, he and a group of fellow artists in Beijing have organized events either openly or in private to commemorate the crackdown. In this one, called June Alliance, in 2007, 64 artists were invited to do live performance art.
2年前我都喺北京嘅時候，個情況嚴重到點咧？佢係警察不斷咁打電話嚟，就話你哋要交呢個展覽方案，要交名單，要俾我哋查，咁一直都拒絕。然後咧，我哋做作品嘅時候咧，警察嘅 camera 就懟到你去面前，咁樣懟住你，咁嚟影你，壓力係好大嘅。都係提醒下，即係話提醒世人關注呢件事未解決啦。另外自己本身通過呢啲藝術創作，我自己本身可以即係對我自己本身係有一種安慰，同時對我相信亦對呢一啲即係感覺到自己喺呢個問題上感到孤單同埋困擾嘅人咧，亦都有啲安慰。我希望做到呢一點。